Speaking of the slim possibility of the Panthers making the playoffs, I was scrolling through YouTube and I saw that Nick from Twisted Wrister put out a poll, and he was asking which player did we think was going to have the biggest effect to their team, and of course it was the usual suspects as the choices, and then there was the other category. And I voted other, and I said, some people might laugh at this, but if the Florida Panthers make the playoffs, the guy that has made the biggest difference for us, that's leading us right now towards the playoffs, if they make it, is Eric Staal. Yeah, he's got 52 games, okay, but in 12 goals. But the first 21 games, he didn't get a goal, which means he's got 12 goals in 31 games. He's playing at a really, really nice clip for us. Just the last few games, a goal, 1 goal, 2 goals, 1 goal, 1 goal, 2 goals, 1 goal, 1. And it's not just the fact that he's getting some goals. Okay, that's just one small part of it. It's the timing and the manner in which he's scoring. And last night was the perfect example. We came out and Tampa was winning. The game was tied, but Tampa was winning this game. They were dominating us. They were beating us to the puck. Bob already had to make a couple of saves. And you could just see it. You could just see that we came out in that fashion that is indicative and that we're going to lose a game. And Mahura takes a shot from the point. Staal deflects it in. He's in the perfect position, in the right place at the right time. Perfect deflection. It's 1-0. And we never looked back. And that line was by far and away the most active all night long. Staal with Lomberg and Cousins. It's not been Tkachuk getting the perfectly timed goals. It's not been Tkachuk whose line is playing like a bat out of hell, and you notice them, and every time they're on the ice, and is making life miserable for the other opponents. It's not that. It's not Tkachuk. It's not Bennett. Certainly not Barkov's line. Lundell and Luostarinen, that's not their game. It's been Eric Staal leading his line. And if we make the playoffs, it's going to be because of games like yesterday, nights like last night, and goals like he got for us yesterday, where we had no business being ahead at that point in the game, 1-0. Now, of course, I continue to say if they make the playoffs. I understand that that's a big if. But if they do, I think we're going to look back over these last 20 games, and you're going to see Staal get another 5, 7, 8 goals maybe, have important goals, have important assists, winning draws at the right time, just playing the right way, being in the right place at the right time in the right position, not getting beat defensively, and just leading. You can just see it out there on the ice. And on one hand, we're the Panthers. And yes, I do get tired of veteran guys coming in and, in quotes, blocking our younger players. That does happen a bit too much for us. However, the flip side to that is it's because we're so bad at drafting that when guys come in, they don't make themselves irreplaceable. Okay? Now, we didn't draft Luostarinen. We got him in the Trocheck trade, but he's a nice player. I like him, but he's not irreplaceable. Would I be completely against re-signing Eric Staal to come back and center the fourth line next year? Now, in a perfect world, I kind of feel like Lundell should be at 3C. It should be Barkov, Bennett, Lundell, Luostarinen. Well, maybe you don't re-sign them to come in and say, plant your flag at 4C. Maybe because we have money, we can actually just sign him for veteran depth, right? I would not mind having him on this team next year because Barkov is going to miss games. Bennett is going to miss games. You know Lundell is going to miss games. The only one of them that stays relatively healthy most of the time is Lusterinen. But the other three guys, they consistently miss games, and that's fine. That's normal. I would not mind keeping Eric Staal as the backup.